Welcome back to Rare Coin Update, the channel where we bring you the most fascinating and surprising stories from the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we are diving deep into the story of a coin that has stunned collectors, historians, and investors alike. The 1994 South Africa 5 Rand coin, which has been reported with a staggering value of $111 million. Yes, you heard that correctly, a single coin from 1994 with a face value just 5 Rand, now reaching astronomical figures in the collector's world. Now, before we explore why this coin has such a mind-blowing value, let's build some context. The year 1994 was one of the most historic years in South Africa's history. It was the year of the first democratic elections, when Nelson Mandela became the first black president of the country. It was a turning point not only in politics, but also in South Africa's identity and culture. And coins minted during this year carry far more than just monetary value. They are symbols of history, transformation, and legacy. The 5 Rand coin of 1994 was released as part of South Africa's circulating currency, but what sets it apart are a few extraordinary details. First, let's look at the design. On the obverse side, you'll find the South African coat of arms from that era, reflecting the government before the redesign of 2000. On the reverse side, the coin showcases the iconic black wildebeest, also known as the Nu, a creature that symbolizes endurance, power, and resilience. The design itself has been admired by collectors around the world, but design alone doesn't explain how a 5 Rand coin could skyrocket to $111 million. The secret lies in rarity, condition, historical context, and collector demand. According to reports, only a very limited number of these coins exist in pristine, uncirculated condition. In fact, many of the coins that entered circulation were quickly worn down due to heavy usage, making high-grade examples extremely rare. Now let's talk about grading. In numismatics, grading is everything. A coin in circulated condition may only be worth a few dollars, but the same coin in mint state, with no scratches, marks, or discoloration, can be worth thousands or even millions. The 1994 5 Rand coin, when professionally graded at the highest levels, for example, MS 66, MS 67, or even proof strikes, has been known to reach unbelievable auction prices. And this is where the story of $111 million comes in. Certain private collectors, museums, and even cultural institutions have shown immense interest in owning these rare coins as symbols of South Africa's historic year. The bidding wars, combined with scarcity, pushed the price into the millions. Think about it, 1994 wasn't just another year. It was the year of change, the year of democracy, the year Mandela walked free and took leadership of the nation. Owning a coin from that year is like holding a piece of living history. And for wealthy collectors across the globe, no price is too high for such a treasure. Now let's slow down and imagine. You're going through your old drawers, maybe a jar of coins passed down from family, and suddenly you find a 1994 5 Rand coin. At first glance, it looks like just another piece of change. But upon closer inspection, you notice its condition is nearly flawless. Could you be holding a fortune in your hands? That's the excitement that keeps collectors searching and keeps the coin market alive. Now let's break down the coin's key features year in 1994, symbolizing South Africa's rebirth. Denomination 5 Rand. Obverse old South African coat of arms. Reverse black wildebeest, with the word 5 Rand and year of issue. Metal composition, nickel-bonded copper, designed for durability. Diameter about 26 mm, edge reeded, with security markings on later issues. But 1994 coins have the earlier edge design, one of the reasons. For its extreme value is also linked to minting errors and varieties. Some 1994 5 Rand coins are reported to have unique die errors, slight misstrikes, double dies, or irregularities that make them stand out. In coin collecting, an error coin can multiply in value dramatically because of its uniqueness. So, let's connect this with global collecting trends. Around the world, Rare coins tied to political or cultural milestones often bring in record prices. For example, coins minted during the American Revolution or the British monarchy's transitions have sold for millions. Similarly, the 1994 South Africa 5 Rand coin represents a revolution of its own, the dawn of a new nation, and that makes it globally significant. Now, I know what many of you are wondering. Is my 1994 5 Rand coin worth millions? The answer depends on a few things. If your coin is circulated, worn, or scratched, its value will likely be minimal, maybe just its face value. But if it is uncirculated, proof quality, or a rare variety, then you may have something extraordinary. To know for sure, you need to have it graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. Another key factor is provenance or ownership history. Coins owned by notable figures or those documented in auctions often command higher prices. A coin tied to Nelson Mandela memorabilia, for example, would be even more sought after. Now, let's bring in the audience. Viewers, do you own a 1994 South Africa 5 Rand coin? If so, go check its condition. Is it clean, shiny without scratches? Or is it worn from years of circulation? If you think it might be valuable, consider consulting a professional numismatist. And if you've already sold or bought one, let us know your story in the comments. We love hearing your experiences and showcasing them in future videos. Imagine this just one coin in your pocket could change your life forever. That's the magic of rare coin collecting. As we wrap up, let's reflect on why the 1994 5 Rand coin has reached such astronomical heights. IT marks a historic year in South Africa's history. IT is extremely rare in high-grade condition. IT has global collector demand tied to Mandela's legacy. Certain unique varieties or errors make it even more valuable. And this is why the value has been reported as high as $111 million. Not just for the metal it contains, but for the history, rarity, and symbolism it represents. So, if you're a collector, keep searching, keep learning, and never underestimate the coins in your possession. Who knows? The next great discovery might be sitting right in your collection. Thank you for watching Rare Coin Update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories. And remember, every coin has a story, and sometimes that story is worth millions.